Hello. After that really long project, I decided to pick a small one. I almost picked a big one that it looks fun, Angular RPG, but I decided not to because the code looks a little complicated. And yeah, so this one is. I'll share my screen now. It's about cities in NgRx, made by this guy. Don't know if you can read that, but it's kind of an interesting app. It's got a list of cities you can filter by the population, and it has the population here, dummy text there, and you can nuke the city apparently, or grow it. So interesting. Anyway, I like how it looks, and it's a simple one, so I'm just gonna do this one. All right. I love how I just found this guy's random repo that he just put up 11 days ago, and now I'm spending time converting it over to StateAdapt. Again, if you know any projects that you want me to convert, let me know. All right. So first thing I'm going to do is swap out an app.module. I'm going to swap out NgRx, and I might as well just get rid of it here. I'll uninstall it with the CLI or the terminal. Okay, store. Where are you? Here we go. Don't need that. Don't need that. Environment. I guess environment. Oh, it will matter, I think. Okay, don't need those. Don't need those. All right, this is pretty easy so far. Just deleting stuff. Okay, I'm going to refer to my documentation now, and this is just the core. I'm just completely swapping it out. There's only one reducer, so I'll just put that there. Yep, and yeah, I just need this provider. Oops, there we go. Still no, oh yeah, I don't use environment. I see if the extension's there. All right, now that that's gone, let's go to our usual process. We're going to yeah, again, I don't love this structure. I'm not going to change anything here. I mean, I'm going to delete it, so it doesn't really matter what I do there. This is store. This is just like the state, I guess. I'm going to move that code to an adapter, but anyway, so I'm going to call this cities.adapter.ts. And for const cities adapter equals create adapter. And I did look into this again, and yeah, I can't get type inference unless, if I assign default arguments. Oh, I need to increase my font size, don't I? Yeah. So if I provide defaults to these generics and combine them to the first, if I move these, provide defaults and move them here, type inference doesn't work anymore. Like when I plug in sources when I'm creating a store, it just doesn't check the sources you're plugging in. So unfortunately, we're stuck with the syntax, it looks like. It's kind of a weird syntax, but K initial state is just cities. I guess it doesn't hurt to create a new one. What's the deal? Oh, yeah, I need it as a type argument. There's no reason for that to be another line. I mean, I don't really care, but Okay, now let's go to the reducer and just prepare it to be okay, don't need to do any of that. That's extra. Let's see. Yeah, this is totally messed up. So city actions. What are we gonna do here? So effects, are we using effects? No, good. Payload is a number. What is this? Population filter, increment population, decrement. Increment, why is payload a string? Oh, it's a fixed value. Okay, so increment. Okay, a city. What is a city? Okay. Those usually aren't uppercase, but okay, so a city has a name. Okay, so this is just an array. This could be like NgRx entity, and then you give it a name as the ID, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to call this increment population. This is going to drive everyone nuts. I'm going to comment this out for now. And I guess that's part of that last one. Yep. Okay, and this is the payload's going to be just the same string. Okay, and nope, it's not that. It's going to be, I'm going to call this cities actually. There, that's better. Cities dot okay. Should I just do the same? Yeah, I'm gonna do the same state management thing he did, just because I don't really want to make this a contest about who can write the actual updates faster. Why? Oh, new states at the top. Well, this is from a switch statement. I'm just gonna do this in traditional StateAdapt style. It's all right. And then I'll just keep track how many lines of code I saved in this specific function, and then sort of use that to temper the excitement when it's shorter. I mean, this is a tiny feature, but anyway. Okay, so we're looking for the city name. And it's going to be name equals name. If it's we actually need the whole city for now. And if it's the same, actually if it's not the one we're looking for, we replace the city. If it is the one we're looking for, we replace, we don't need the parentheses. So city, and update the population. Population plus 1 million. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's the first one. Yes. Good. Okay, now decrement population. I can't believe we're nuking cities. Man, what? These are. I think I might create a shared. These are different, but adapter, pass in the state, and then, now I'm just gonna repeat code. Okay, minus how much? 5 million. Yeah, nukes are pretty significant. Population filter. This is just going to be, so he's cloning the city, finding the city name, Wait, he's actually... This should be a selector. If I is greater than negative, so if he finds it, then he's going to do a new what is city? Oh, for each city. This is a complete clone. It looks like we're setting the new state. Oh, if it's greater than action, not payload. I'm just gonna... I'm just gonna call it set population filter. I'm just gonna call it that. Okay, it's gonna be state doesn't have a place for filter. So I either have to do it this way. So the thing is, every time you touch that filter, it's going to execute this again, and it's grabbing cities from the data, not from state. It's from the data. So yeah, I'm gonna change this. I hate changing this, but no, I don't like it, but I'm gonna do a direct translation. So this doesn't matter. I already did decrement. I need to get rid of that. What was the payload? Now I'm going to do this. All right, and return. Yeah, it's just, yeah, so here's a consequence of this way of managing state. Oh, I guess it's dead now. I can't show you, but what would happen is, actually, what did the reducer do? Did it actually modify cities? No, a new state came from, yeah, so it was only used in population filter. So when you change these populations and then you filter, it's going to reset them, I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I'm just going to be faithful to this implementation. New state, that was the, yeah, I'll just put it in this specific reaction here. What? I guess we want two of them. Sure. Okay, so, and this will be filter. All right. This isn't how I would do this exactly. Okay. My implementation might be more lines of code because of the formatting thing. That's what I'll do. I'm going to commit that first. Just so that we have it to compare it to with the right formatting. The formatting that I did. Okay, I think it's time to create a store. So I would put normally these So these folders, I would put everything from here inside CityGrid and also data inside CityGrid. And I would just call it cities or something. So let's see. What do we want? Okay, this is format label. This could be a selector. Yep. Okay. So the store doesn't exist. Adapt common, any. Okay. Now we're going to do, so cities was set to just cities. So, actions. So okay, we're going to start with sources. For one thing we can do, okay, there are 3 actions, 3 sources that we have. Let's see. What is nuke? Oh, is it directly? Is this a smart component too? It is. Okay, I'm going to create the store. Well, I'm going to create it where I would create it. I'm going to create it in here. cities.store.ts. This is going to be service cities store. So I'm going to actually make everything here. So there's going to be all these together. So yeah, normally, yeah, I'm going to follow my normal process actually. So now I know where the actions are being dispatched, and I know that I should put it in the store. I guess that's useful stuff that I just did. But the kind of process that I developed in the last project I really like, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so we've got I'm just going to call it grow. I'm going to call it the same thing that he does in the UI, because this should be really close to the UI. And this is going to be a string. It's going to be the city number. Grow. All right. Then we're going to have nuke. We're going to have what did I call it in the adapter? The reaction. I called it set population filter. So filter change. All right. So there's 3 there. Put it on a new line. Yeah, default formatting is, I think it should be longer. There's no prettier here. Let me see if I can set my own settings. Hang on. I'm just going to create a configuration file for prettier. Sure. Jeez, why? Man. Open folder? Why can't you just figure it out? I mean, okay. Where did that put it? Probably put it in a stupid place. No, I put it in the right place. Okay. Print width, is that it? Is that it? Yes, 100. Okay. All right. Wait, what else was in there? Okay, all right, that's fine. I will commit this then. I need it. All right, so good. Here are these sources. All right, now the store. Init, and then we're gonna have cities, adapter, initial state. Okay. Wait, isn't it exported from the adapter? It should be. Yeah, why did it pull from a new import? That's ridiculous. Okay. So increment population, this dot grow, decrement population, this dot nuke, population filter change, oops. Population filter change. All right. What's wrong with this? It needs to be a number. That's right. Okay. All right, all those are gone. Now I'm going to import this over in the component. I'm going to just call it store though. Cities doesn't have to be nominal. It's just this dot store dot state store dot store. All right, that's how it is, I guess. What does this need? What's the action? Population filter change. Okay, and wow, that's it, huh? This is the current. It's local state. Well, if it wasn't in state before, I guess I won't mess with that. Yeah. This is so separate. Okay, we don't need to do ng on init. Just gonna, okay, format label. This will be a good one. So HTML. Yes. God, I'm so tired of the other one not having. Okay, what is it? Mat slider change. You know, I'm just gonna say population. I mean, I could go and update the adapter, and that's fine. Jeez. Okay, cities is unchanged. That's it, right? I think that's it. Update or organize imports. That's not very many imports. Where's format label? That's what I was gonna look at. Format display with. It's got a model, so two-way binding. Actually, do we need to do two-way? Either way, it's like this internal thing. This is. It's fine, I guess. It should just take in both the number and the display. Like those should be separate inputs. And then we can make a pipe if we want, or we can put it in selectors like we probably should. So here we're just converting it to a string. All right. Yeah, there's not a lot going on here. I am gonna collapse those, simplify that. Okay, now next one. This one should be. I will keep that for comparison. So increment population. All right. So that. Okay. Now we're. Okay, good. Now. Increment population. Oh yeah, grow and nuke. Okay. Grow equals this dot store dot grow. Nuke equals this dot store dot nuke. What state is that? There's none. Input city. Okay, that's none of my business. Yeah. This is both I've grown accustomed to not seeing anything that's both anything that's not both a smart and presentation component. Okay, now we go back here, there, and organize imports. Okay, now this should just be my changes. Good, okay. All right. Anything else? Yes, this. You know, I've been inconsistent with this. In some of the reducers over in the other project, or some of the components, I just put this, I just let it get it from the store. It doesn't matter. Extra referencing in the template, it really doesn't matter. This is like pouring code, so it's okay. In the template, it's probably better than extra entries in the component, making it look more complex, but at the same time, it's nice to also know what it's accessing from the store. So yeah, I think I'd slightly prefer this, but anyway, so that's it. I think I'm done. I got the component working, so let's see if it's building yet. Seems like it's building. Hey, look at that. Grow. It grew. It grew. Did I hook both of them in? Yep. Okay. Nuke. I just didn't want to nuke a city. All right. So nuke, grow, nuke, grow. That's working. This is the same thing, and let's see. Let's look at that. Oh. What is going on here? Let's look at Redux. Population filter change. Oh, it's because the local variable is not updating. Is that right? The local variable isn't updating. No, yeah. Wait, why did it change once but not other times? So there we go. And there we go. And I mean, it's... Wait, what was the action? The payload was 6 million. Okay, it's 1 million. And state became just 2 cities. So it's my adapter that's failing. Why is that? It could be this. No, shouldn't be, because this gets called. What is this? What does... I mean, what? So find the city for each of them. For each city, find in the new state. And this is really what is important, right? What is this? I'm going to set a breakpoint in the did I used to put this here? I think I did. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to go into the cities adapter and let's see for ourselves what happens here. $22 million. That's what we just set it to, I think. But that's not a useful filter. Let's go 3 million. Good. Just 2 cities. New state. Clone. Oh, duh. There we go. And where... Yeah, state isn't even used, so... And we could also do... get it from initial state, but that is unnecessary. Hey, it formatted. It's probably closer to how he's formatted it. All right. Hey, there we go. Okay, now if we nuke it 100 times, disabled because we can't. That's cool. It's 40. It's 4 million. If we do this though, change it back. So yeah, that's a bug. All right. So it's in the original implementation though. So everything else, it's working. Filtering is working. Everything's working. So now I'm going to delete everything that's not needed. That's not needed. Reducers aren't needed. City model is needed. App state is not needed. Is it? Is it? It shouldn't be. Okay. This isn't needed. All right. So city store, city card, city grid component. Yeah, this is very small feature. So yeah, we're good. Where'd the store go? Here it is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. So this. Let's see. I'm going to uninstall. npm uninstall rx store. Actually, I don't remember the exact command, but I know it's easy to just erase it. Yeah, that is how I've done it. Okay, and then npm install to get the package lock to open or to save. Okay, and is there any reference to NgRx in here? That is the name of the app. That's a name, that's a name, this is a name. Okay, I think that's fine. And it looks like this is done again. Good. Okay, now what was the example of that? It'll be part of the changes. I'll do that later. Okay, so we created a store. This used to be where the actions were defined and effects if there were any, but there aren't any. So that's that. And then the reducer became the adapter. 31 versus 36 lines of code. I think that's a good comparison. Okay, and that's really the interesting stuff. And the components will have gotten smaller too. Anyway, so I'm going to commit that, and then all of these at the same time, and it will be judged based on this commit here. Okay, all right. Okay, now I will one line, let's do like 5, I think. Yeah, that's pretty much exactly how much I needed to do. Okay, now git diff. We're gonna do just this last commit. Stat. I'm getting better at remembering this. Exclude. Oh, okay. I already excluded it by not committing with this. So 130 deletions, 81 insertions. That is 81 minus 130 over 130. That is 38% less code. Cool. That was successful. Yeah. I guess that's done, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.